Good evening, everybody. So, if you haven't heard, Twitch has a new rule against VTuber, stating that they cannot, or I guess something has to do with them covering their hips. And from what I can tell, it's kind of double standard. Now, I think people have known for a long time that Twitch is a very soft core website. If you know what I'm implying, you know what I'm implying. To the point that many of those people have their own, kind of stuff, the spicy stuff. And it's kind of hypocritical and even more double standard because Twitch is literally like it's known to promote these individuals. It's known to let a lot of its size, especially their bigger contributors and their bigger stars. And it is, I get racist toward anime people. I guess so. It obviously is true. Let's be really serious though for a second. Yeah, Twitch is known for hypocrisy. Twitch is known for protecting these kind of people and even like downright like promoting these people all the time. But the fact that Twitch is going after VTuber because they're not covering their hips, it's a little strange. Because given that the current meta on Twitch is that a lot of girls leave their upper body a lot more exposed, which is like, all right, well, if you're not gonna be willing to lay the rules out for these people, then why are you attacking VTuber? Now I would say that certain VTubers do have a bit of they are a bit of provocateurs, right? But not to the extent we've seen over the years with Twitch, like especially like I would say around 2018, 2019, like the late 2010s. Twitch was very much known for letting a lot of that slide and letting it almost like very borderline. It was that kind of stuff. Yeah, so to me, it's funny, it's hilarious that Twitch is willing to do this against VTubers, but when it's come to their other audience, they won't. I think it also has to do with VTubers being so popular and are dominating the streaming right now that I think it's a response from those people against the VTubers. I think it's one. That's how I see it. At least it's a bit of like where a lot of it a lot of real life streamers are being outdone by VTubers, and I think in my one of my videos I did mention that VTubers are slowly becoming more popular for obvious reasons. Now anime has the tendency to be kind of degen, right? It's kind of has a reputation for that. But it isn't like the VTubers are really breaking the rules, right? I think if you just laid the rules out for everybody and not simply for VTubers, I don't think people will get mad. Even, that's how I would see it. But I feel like this is just going to backfire more on Twitch. And people already don't like Twitch, right? Twitch is dominated by a group of individuals constantly, and they more or less run the company, right? I mean, I know it's owned by Amazon, but I don't think Amazon really cares what Twitch does, right? And and I think as I said, these individuals don't want VTubers to get as popular as them because VTubers are becoming more popular day by day, year by year, right? You know, like if hypothetically, let's say Hollow Life started on Twitch and not on YouTube, they were probably. I mean, they have their own like channels. I think they have their own channels on Twitch, right? But let's say they instead of going on YouTube, they started on Twitch. They could probably dominate the scene. They would have probably have dominated the scene now. And as we speak, we're seeing, we are seeing VTubers growing. I know I feel like I'm repeating myself constantly, and I kind of have to, because it's important to know that I think these people are feel threatened. And when it's coming to the whole cover your hips area, it's like, is it really that bad? Because I know most VTubers don't show their bottom areas all the time. A lot of them only show their upper area. And to me, it's just funny that Twitch is going through this whole game of this just to like, I guess in their way they think by doing this it would make their real life streamers happier, but I really doubt it. I think if Twitch keeps up with this double standard hypocrisy, it's really gonna bring their company down. And like, don't be surprised if a bunch of VTubers just completely leave Twitch and go to Kick or Rumble or even on YouTube. I think that's where it's heading. Like, I think people have from years on end have hated Twitch for obvious reason. Like I tried to use Twitch a few times, and I will tell you that I just don't like it. I try to use it, I try to bear with it, and it's like the most dumbest thing ever, you know. And really, that's all. Like Twitch shouldn't be this hypocritical or have a double standards. And I feel like they're violating VTubers. They're violating anime people's rights. We at the anime people, those anime people are being violated. We must stand up and rise against our oppressors. 2D people, they matter. They very much matter, y'all. Boy, yeah. That's all really. Have a great time, y'all. God bless.